All right, welcome today, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special episode of the Berel Solomon Show. How are you doing Monday morning? The most exciting time of the entire week where champions are made. You guys know that I love it tremendously. I want to talk about something really cool, a subject that is very near and dear to my heart right now, which is how to go viral. I'll tell you why. You might be watching my post lately. We're going viral. We're hitting viral status. We're getting on LinkedIn tens of thousands. We got 50,000 views on a post last week. LinkedIn, on Facebook, we got 5,000 or 6,000 views in the past couple of days. We're going viral lately, and I would like to teach you guys how we're doing it. I was talking to my wife about it last night, and she made some suggestions for me to tone down what I'm doing, but I said to her, if I tone down what I'm doing, then I'm not going to go viral. So let's just jump right into the show. Number one on how to go viral. First, you have to ask yourself, do you even really want to go viral? With viral posts and viral online social media comes viruses. And I'm not talking about the ones that come into your computer. I'm talking about mean, lurky people that come into your life and try to grab a hold of you. So first you have to know, do I have the stomach for everybody? You know, best case scenario is people want to go viral. You have to say, do I have the stomach for every single person to know what's going on inside of my life? Do I have the stomach to know that tens and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people are watching me at every single moment? You have to have the stomach for it. So first you have to ask yourself, do I even want to go viral? And if the answer is yes, which I don't know if you want to go viral, because I'm telling you, you got to have a very hard stomach for it. I have a very hard time with it, but I think that God gave me the ability to withstand that test, and here I am doing my thing. So first you have to ask, do you even want to go viral? If the answer to that question is yes, which you should speak to your local psychiatrist if it is, you have to go to number two. You start with a shocking statement. So I put out a post last week. Some of you may have seen it. And the opening line of the post was, by the way, Facebook and Instagram, please ask your questions. We will not end the show without answering those questions. You have to start with a shocking statement. So a post that I made last week was a post about me and my rabbi, and I gave $36,000 to charity. So I started the post, and the first line of the post was, I just gave $36,000 to charity, period. And then I put two spaces, and then I wrote a paragraph under that. So you have to start off in America, in Canada, in North America, you have to start off with a shocking statement, something that grabs people's attentions. If I would have started the post and said, I made a very nice donation, I don't think that I would have gone viral on the post. But because I started off with something shocking, because I started off with something in your face that immediately gives you the idea of the whole video, that's why it went viral, because boom, something shocking right away, a shocking statement. Next, you have to step outside of the norm. Everybody is trying to be a sheep today. Everybody is trying to follow the same path. Everybody's going according to what society has deemed normal. We all live by this basic, laws of what is considered normal in society, and we have to follow those. If you want to get notoriety, if you want to go viral, you have to provide something different. You have to provide something special. You have to provide something powerful. You have to step out of the box. Again, my wife was telling me last night, it was her suggestion. She said, maybe you shouldn't have started off the post by saying, I gave $36,000 today. Maybe if you would have started something softer, you would have attracted less, hateful comments, which about 10% of them were. And I said to her, if I wouldn't have started off with a punch, then I wouldn't have gone viral. Also, she also said to me, there's a norm in society of rules that people usually play by, and if everybody is over here, you're like over here and over here and over here, and you're making your own rules, and I think that's why people are attracted to you. If you want to get that kind of attention, you have to make your own rules. Nobody wants to follow a sheep. People want to follow wolves, right? Sheep don't have leaders. When you are willing to stand ahead of the pack, that's when you're going to get that crazy notoriety, and you're going to get that viralism. However, like I said, you have to be ready for it. You have to have a stomach for it. There's an expression that it's scary at the top, and I would say it's scary once you leave the pact, because when you're in the pact with everybody, it's okay. You're playing by everybody's rules. Nobody's going to give you a hard time. But the second that you step out of that, that stream, it becomes very, very scary and very, very lonely, because you're an outlier at the end of the day. Most people want to stay in that protective comfort zone. You have to have the stomach for it. So step outside of the norm. Make your own rules. What everybody else is doing, whatever society is deemed acceptable, throw it out the window. Take a position on something, anything. You know, a lot of people say, I don't talk about politics or I don't talk about religion. In our office, we have a rule. You have to talk about politics and you have to talk about religion. The things that people don't want to talk about is what creates inspiration. When people are inspired, when people are emotional about something, that's when you grab things out of people. If you are a Republican, half the United States of America is going to love you. If you're a liberal, half the United States is going to love you. You have to take a stand on something, anything. It's not bad to split opinions. It means that you're taking a stand for something. Martin Luther King, not comparing myself to him, but he took a stand. He said black slavery is wrong, and he had a dream that one day blacks and whites could be together. It was very, at that time, you're normal. It's normal to you. At that time, that was a very controversial statement. But he took a stand on something. Yes, tons of people hated him, but he started a revolution. You cannot be scared to step out of the norm. You cannot be scared to take a position on something, anything. If you like Donald Trump, say you like Donald Trump. Half the people in the room are going to hate you, and half the people are going to love you. Don't worry about it. There are some really bored people out there. There are some really hateful, spiteful, mean-spirited people out there. And guess what? They could hide. Today, they could hide behind a screen. They could hide behind a keyboard. They don't have to be in your face. There's very few people in your face. There's very few people that are going to say something bad to your face. But the second they get behind their computer eating Fruit Loops in their pajamas, they are going to start hating on you online. You can't be the word in Hebrew is nispol. You can't be affected by it. You can't let them affect you, because if I was scared of every time somebody was going to say something bad to me, I would never do anything. I would never take a stance on anything, and I'll just be blah like everybody else. You have to be ready for the haters. You have to know that has nothing to do with you. You struck a chord with them on the inside. And I learned something in politics. When I was in university, I was in politics. I was on the student union, and I remember that we would do the most beautiful initiatives. Like literally, there was the thing in Rwanda. There was the massacre going on in Rwanda, and we were like raising money for it. And people were upset at us for raising money for the massacre in Rwanda. Meaning, no matter what you do, no matter how noble it is, you're always going to have people that are going to be upset at you for it. You can never make 100% of the people happy 100% of the time. You have to brace yourself. You have to make sure that what you're doing you believe in, because if you believe in it, you're not going to care what the haters are saying. God bless, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will be on tomorrow at same time, same place, between 12 and 1 Eastern Standard Time. I'm out of town on Wednesday and Thursday. However, we'll be playing reruns of previous episodes at those times, so please check them out. Have a great day. Make today count, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be a sheep, be a wolf.